Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my corner of the internet once again. My name is Jason, and today we're actually back with Shadowrun Returns. It's been a while since I've actually recorded this, but if you're watching this in a couple years, it won't really matter because, you'll just go from one episode to the next. But anyways, I still wanted to go ahead and get that out of the way. There's been a few things that have come up, and I really didn't feel like there was any sort of interest in the series, so I was like, if I take an extended hiatus, nobody's really gonna care. But evidently, I got a comment from a user, Columbo Germano. If I mispronounce your name, I'm very sorry. And, that was the evidence I needed. I was like, I'm inspired. I need to bring the series back. So here we are. Last time, we basically got some clues to identifying who the Ripper was. And in this episode here, we need to basically assemble a crew and go hit up the, Mercy Mental Hospital? Let me see. Mercy Mental Hospital. So let's go ahead and hire ourselves some runners and, get this thing started. Alright, I forgot where to go, so I just started talking to random people. Basically, I stopped over by Mr. Van Grass, and we're like, he's like, oh man, I was hoping to get some peace and quiet tonight. You got something for me? And I'm like, I've got a flight recorder? And to that he responds, wouldn't happen to be an Ares flight recorder, would it? Some very powerful buyers are looking for that right now. I can get rid of it for you for, say, 20%. That leaves $2,000 for you. And since I don't have an etiquette for corporate, I can't, we'll say, sweeten the deal any, but so I'll just go ahead and say, yeah, deal, sure. Thanks for the money. I'm going to be able to use that for my upcoming run. Pleasure doing business. So now I need to actually figure out who I need to talk to go ahead and, assemble a team. But I'm pretty sure that these guys are all, this guy's a spell vendor, this guy sells me armor, and this guy sells me weapons, and Decker guy. I'm pretty sure I need to go back upstairs to assemble the team, so I think I'm going to go ahead and do that. So actually, I went to my stash before I decided to go upstairs, and I noticed that I had an extra slot for spells and items, so I figured, hey, you know what, might as well go ahead and at least fill up my spell slots. That way there, I have a nice full arsenal of spells to use when the time comes, when when things really hit the fan. I don't believe I have any more items, though. Now, I could go ahead and get myself some more, spend some more money on, we'll say, healing items and maybe some grenades, some tactical items. But, I don't think I'm going to go ahead and do that. I think I'll work with what I've got. Now, basically, it looks like Mr. Delilah has come downstairs, because I'm used to seeing him upstairs, but basically it looks like he's downstairs just for the purposes, we'll say, of flow. We can go ahead and hire our crew from him rather than having to go upstairs, and that's probably just sort of their way of consolidating things so you don't have to go back and forth between two floors, because the way the game is designed in general seems to sort of discourage, we'll say, free roaming, so I need to hire a crew. Now, if I recall correctly, Alex X, I'm not playing Daggerfall/Arena, basically is a sort of, kind of a tanky mage. I want to be sort of like a battle mage type thing. So we're probably looking to, we'll say, round out the crew. We're probably going to need some people who can sort of, say, fill in the weaknesses a bit. So we can get our Fixer contacts or the Nephilim network, which gives us, I believe, we'll say, higher quality, we'll say troops, we'll call them runners. There we go, there's the proper term. So basically, I want to have some muscle. Now, how much do I want to pay for this? Now, I'm thinking early game, I want to sort of save as much money as I can, and then later game, then I can start using my savings to make things a little bit easier on me, because I know later on in the game, things can get a little bit more, we'll say, challenging. So, let's go ahead and see here. Who do I want to hire? Now, Shannon Half's guy, she's a shaman, but she's free. So I'm tempted to go ahead and just add her to the team, just because it's free, right? It's a free runner, and it doesn't cost me anything, and I get myself an extra member. Now she's only got a pistol, but she does have a few spells that we can go ahead and use, and we've had her on our team before, so she's kind of like a utility character, but we've had her before, so it's we can be familiar with what she's got. Now, I thought about maybe getting sort of a hacker character, and I'm not sure if I want to do that. you know, hacking, I find the game is very good about giving you different opportunities to use the different types of characters. So, you know, I probably will go ahead and grab a, what are they called? Decker. There we go. Now, let's see here. We got Iron Liz, who's a resourceful optimist who keeps a well-stocked arsenal of blades ready at all times. So she's got a, let's see, she has a katana, which does 4 damage, and she's got a pistol. Actually, yes, no, capacity is 28. That looks like almost a, it's a pistol. It's a pistol. So she's basically, it looks like a bit more of a, we'll say, melee type character with a pistol. But you know, that's actually not a bad thing. That means there that she can, you know, keep things away from me. Now let's go ahead and take a look at her hit points. She's only got 50, so she's actually got fewer hit points than Alex X does. On that note, actually, how many does Shannon have? Only got 40. What about the troll? The troll's only got 60 additional. Well, that's interesting. What kind of weapons does the troll have? So the troll is definitely more, we'll say, long range. And I feel like I've got a spellcaster, I got a utility. I want someone that's got a little bit more, we'll say, close range. So we're gonna go ahead maybe with Iron Liz because she's got that sword. And may do AP damage on a critical hit. So there's a chance that we can, you know, kind of lock down enemies and take away some of their action points to give us a bit of an advantage. So we're gonna go ahead and throw Iron Liz on there. And so we got our kind of our melee muscle. We got our ranged in Alex X, as well as some utility with Shannon Half Sky. So what are we looking for? To fill the last slot. Do we really need another character? Yes, Jason, I think getting another character would be probably a very good idea. What about the Decker? Oh, this one looks kind of cool. Holly won't. What's your health at? So 50, you're good at close combat. So I'm wondering, will that round out the characters pretty well? Basically, I want a Decker. Like I said, I want someone that can do some hacking stuff, but, give me a second. I'm gonna think about it and I'll be right back. All right, I think I've decided to go ahead with Portex because while Holly Won't has the pistol, you know, I was looking at that. I'm like, okay, it's you know, it's ranged capability, right? However, she doesn't really have any skills related to the pistol. So however, with Portex, he's got, you know, points in ranged combat. He's got 1 point in SMGs, and he has the SMG. So he has the ranged combat ability. And with the Decker, I don't feel like I want to have him straight up, you know, right in the middle of the fighting. So we're gonna go ahead and go with Portex, and he's gonna round out our team. So we're gonna go ahead and hit confirm and head to Mercy Mental Hospital to confront Dr. Holmes. Yes, we shall do just that. The blood you found at the warehouses belongs to a man masquerading as one Dr. Holmes, and you've tracked him to Mercy Mental Hospital, located in the notoriously anti-meta-human farmlands of Snohomish. That's a fun name to say. The drive to the hospital is long and unpleasant. Finally, you reach the walled and gated hospital compound. Despite the pretense of security, the gate is unguarded, unlocked, and open. No one stops or greets you as you drive up to the large, crumbling building. Gothic ramparts top a damaged roof, cracked walls, and broken windows. All around the building is a lawn gone wild. Only the artificial light from within speaks of inhabitants. You walk up to the hospital steps to confront Sam Watt's killer and bring an end to the Emerald City Ripper. Let's get this started! And the game has been autosaved, which is great. So basically we have another chance to go ahead and, you know, assign stuff to our character. But I already did that when I was at the stash, so I'm going to go ahead and just hit confirm, because I'm pretty sure that's all we really need. Let me see. This armor I'm wearing is armor 2, so it's better armor than the secure mage clothing, which I could probably go ahead and just sell. Yeah, I probably could. But I can't do that now, so let's just go ahead and hit confirm. All right. And now we're inside. I think we're gonna go ahead and talk to the receptionist first. This will either end one of two ways. We can either bluff our way in, or, you know, things are just gonna get nasty right from the start. Let's see. Welcome, ma'am. What business brings you to Mercy Mental Hospital? I'm here to see Holmes, Dr. Holmes. I'm here to visit a patient. I'm investigating a murder. I want to keep sort of a low profile. Like, what if this Dr. Holmes is... No, if I say patient, they're going to go ahead and they're going to ask me, well, who is it? If I say Dr. Holmes, at least it sounds a little bit less suspicious. And if I say I'm investigating a murder, it's going to put them on full-on alert. So I'm here to see Holmes, Dr. Holmes. Ah, a new customer. Please wait in the common room up ahead. I'll notify the good doctor. All right, we're in. Look around before Holmes arrives. Oh, okay, so that's basically our new objective is to take a little look around. Please stay within the cafeteria. Oh, okay. Well, I'll stay in the cafeteria. That's right here, right? Now, there's it's an automated medication dispensary. It doesn't recognize you or something. I wasn't able to read that quickly enough because it decided to just go ahead and disappear. What about this one? This little investigation point over here. The clock stopped, probably displaying a time from 40 years ago. So this clock is 40 years slow! I don't think that's how clocks work, Jason. Oh, this is a valid point. Now, there's a computer here, and we could go ahead and maybe hack into it if I could remember how to maybe give orders to other characters. But as far as I'm aware, I can only say control my main character. Let me screw around with that for a little bit. It would appear that I cannot. At least I don't know how to do it. If I was a decker, I'm pretty sure I could go ahead and jack in. Maybe during combat that will play a role, or maybe when things happen later on that it'll become a little bit more available. But for now, we can't really do anything. So let's go ahead and talk to Lorraine. Hey lady, have you seen Josie? I don't think so. I don't think so. I know, right? I haven't seen him in days. Dr. Philippe told me not to worry about it. He says I worry too much. But who am I supposed to play chess with? Donnie over there can't suss more than a match 4. Suss. Okay, so basically, I wasn't sure exactly what they were saying, but obviously that's basically saying that Buddy here can't play anything more complicated than Connect 4, I'm guessing. Wait, Josie is a man? Don't act surprised about it. That's gonna bring alert to you. She thinks you know who Josie is, so, oh, but all of these sentences basically imply that you don't know who Josie is. Josie sounds like quite a guy. What's he look like? I don't think that makes any sense. What's so important? Well, that's kind of... What if the person is important to them? That's gonna seem kind of insulting. I'm just gonna say Josie sounds like quite a guy. What's he look like? Well, he's big, and he's got a big gold ring. The doctors let him keep it when he got here. Sometimes he lords it over us, but I'm sure if I had a ring like that, I would do the same. He says he wanted playing for the Screamers in the Super Brawl years back. Urban Brawl, huh? That's a rough profession. So Josie couldn't take the pressure and ended up here. What a slut. I could see an ex-brawler becoming a celebrity around here. Sure. No, I'm gonna go ahead with the top one. It seems like the most respectful and, I don't know, in character. Maybe that's not in character. I've forgotten what the character's like. Actually, I think she's supposed to be a little bit more of a jerk. Oh well, I'll fix that later. Not too rough for Josie. He says he went whole seasons without any injuries. He's usually playing Outrider though. Yeah, I know what this fictional game is. Will you at least help me look for him? I have this key I swiped off the day guard, but they keep a close eye on us. You could have a peek in the infirmary and see if there's a record or something. He might just be in a cool-off room and they won't tell me. You know what? I'll see if I can find something. No promises. Yeah, I like the idea of just getting a key. To me, that's kind of a reward. It works in my favor, so I don't really want any reward for it. I'm gonna say, though, no promises, just in case. You know, I can't find anything. Okay, I'll be right here if you do. All right, Lorraine, thanks for the key. All right, now we've got the infirmary key. Let's go talk to Donnie. Hello, stranger. You look new here. Are you new here? I'm doing a health and safety check for the corporate office. I should go. I'm looking for Dr. Holmes. Yeah, I'll just say that. Donnie's face blanches. I'm guessing that means he's gone pale. I don't think you really want that. Not really. Ooh, sounds creepy, son. Or what's that supposed to mean? Yeah, inquisitive minds want to know. Around here, you don't want to attract the attention of the doctor. If you stay quiet, life is much easier. Much easier. Oh. Well, I'm doing a health and safety check for the corporate office. Maybe if I say that, he'll start spilling his guts, you know? He'll be like, oh, someone who could save me from the horrible doctor, because it sounds like he doesn't have a very good, we'll say, impression. He doesn't have a very good opinion of the good doctor, so we're gonna go ahead and do the health and safety check for corporate office. Well, you don't want to talk to me. I don't work here. I'm not crazy enough for that. Oh, okay, well, I'm Alex X. Who are you? Name's Donnie. That's my name. Donnie! D-O-N-N-Y. I knew I didn't recognize you. I know everybody in this place. Everybody, well, everybody on the first 2 floors. Anyone I should look out for, Donnie? No, not on this floor. Only us calm ones are allowed up in the cafeteria. If you're violent, you have to eat in your room. Oh, okay, well, I should go. Alright, so we've gone ahead and we've talked to those, Lorraine and Donnie, and it appears that this person here who's sort of huddled in the corner is not going to do anything. So at this point here, I'm kind of wondering, let's see, what are we doing? We're supposed to investigate the Mercy Mental Hospital and look around before Holmes arrives. I feel like we've looked around. Now, do we just sort of be, are we going to be good guests and just sort of stay around and wait for the doctor to arrive? Or are we going to start poking around? What sounds more in our style? I think we're gonna go poking around. Let's see. Actually, we can't. Okay, so the key I got is obviously not for this door. We need to find another place to go. Let's walk back out here. There's a door this way. Sure. When are you on break? I think he's talking to someone else. Maybe someone in that other side office room or something. Let's go ahead through this door and see what's over here. Let's start sneaking around a mental hospital. Because that sounds like the plot to a horror game. Whoa. This looks, the stench of blood and mold gets ever stronger as you move to the infirmary. Okay, so there's an arm on the ground. That's probably not a good thing. Someone might need that. Can we take it so we can return it at a later time? A severed arm lies next to the zipped body bag. Oh, there's a body bag. I didn't even notice that. The arm looks human and appears neatly severed at the elbow. There's a large gold ring on the index finger. Its owner is probably the occupant of the bag. Oh, well, I think we know where our guy is. Let's take the ring. We need to give that to Lorraine. You slip the heavy ring off the cold finger and feel its weight in your hand. Inside is an engraving. It reads Screamers 2048. All right, well we're already off to a promising start here. As if they would just leave that around. You find an unlabeled Trivid disc. Trivid. You have no way of playing it back at this time. I think that's what it said. It went away a little bit too quickly. The surgical card is strewn with gruesome tools, motorized saws, and metal vices. I wish you could go ahead and reread these things because they tend to fade away pretty quickly. I tend to read pretty quick when I'm not having to read it out loud, but, there's some people who just don't read as quickly as me, so I think we'll say, as a consideration for those, I think it should be a little bit slower, or at least the ability to reread some of these notes. The patient information for Josiah C. Dawson is open on the cyber terminal, so that's probably Josie, right? Josiah, shortened to, Josie. Let's read the medical history. Name, Josiah C. Dawson. Date of birth, 2015. He was born last year. Okay, occupation retired. Allergies none, medications, some long names I don't want to pronounce, and reason for stay, post-traumatic stress disorder, status deceased. I wonder how that happened. Medical history, I believe we already read that, yeah. Let's read the attached notes. Patient had undocumented cyberware in the left arm, as well as multiple pieces of shrapnel in various locations. Complications would likely arise if transplanted to another host. The rest of the body is in excellent condition and can be used to improve other subjects, as well as fulfill some custom requests. Well, I get the feeling that this guy's kind of a freak. So basically they're keeping the body for reasons. Okay, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go back and give the ring to Lorraine and be like, I'm sorry, but you are in a real hellhole. Hey, don't mind us. We just came back from there. And we're not gonna bother closing the door because we don't care about covering our tracks. Hey, Lorraine, I got some bad news for you. So did you see anything? Yeah, Josie's not looking too good. Is he sick? Why won't they let me visit him? Let's see, what can I say? I can say, I don't know what happened, but it looks like he's dead. Because he's a corpsicle, okay? Well, it looks like Josie's gonna be playing that Super Brawl in the Sky from now on, or give Lorraine the ring. Maybe you should have this. Now we could use the ring. We could probably sell it at a later time and get some money. That'd be kind of the self-serving thing. But I want to kind of give it. Yeah, let's go ahead and give it, just because, I don't know, I'm feeling extra nice today. You mean he... Oh, God. Well, thanks for your help. The noise of a scratchy PA system blasts through the room. Attention! Alex X, please report to the North Hall to meet with the administrator. Alright, well this is going to be fun. I gained 2 points of karma. So that's a good thing. I'm gonna go ahead and, if I recall correctly, I can go ahead and quick save before we go ahead and do anything. There we go. Game saved. I forgot how to do it. Alright, so we're going to go up here and we're going to talk. Oh, this guy, this character model, it definitely looks very reminiscent of the elf we saw on the street a little while back. So let's talk to the guy here. Oh yes, this looks like a creepy guy. The elf standing before you may quite possibly be the ugliest elf you've ever seen. I would agree with that. I would agree with that. His meticulously clean lab coat, formal jacket, and old-fashioned bow tie give him the look of an undertaker from centuries past. As you approach the window, he locks eyes with you, smiling a thin, unnerving smile. Good day to you. How can I help you? For some reason, he's Russian now. Dr. Holmes, aka Silas Forsberg, how about we chat? You Holmes, or Silas, or whatever you're calling yourself at the moment. Dr. Holmes, I presume. You're a hard man to reach, especially considering you're dead. I like the bottom one, it's kind of got an edge to it. I'm sorry, who's dead? He acts genuinely confused, but he can't seem to drop the smile from his lips. Alright, if that's how you want to play it, Dr. Holmes, I have reason to believe that you're involved in the Emerald City Ripper killings. Or cut the act, Doc. I know you killed the real Holmes, and I know you're running around town carving up people for parts. It was a good racket you had going here, but you got sloppy with your kills, and now the Ripper's trail leads straight to your door. I don't know if it's what was said or the way I said it, but I like the last one. Let's do that. The only trail I see is the one that you have left in your own wake. And what is that? In fact, I believe the Ripper may be standing right in front of me. Oh, he's gonna try the old switcheroo. Always ready. I'm sorry, I'm looking at the poster on the wall. A little bit distracted there. Guards! Of course the guards would come at me. And he's gonna try to make his escape. On the ground now, after you just shot me, twice. Yes, I am going to comply with your request to drop to the ground. First things first, I'm gonna heal myself. Just because I want to make sure I have full health for as long as possible. And then I'm going to blast you with a fireball. I think fireball sounds good. Let's see, lightning bolt. Lightning bolts are cool too. Let's see, acid stream. Let's see, what does the most damage straight up front? The flamethrower. The flamethrower definitely does the most damage right away. So let's fry this guy. Only 6 damage. Oh, come on. All right, well, we're going to go ahead and get Shannon Half's guy. Yeah, the pistol's probably going to be the best option here. Let's see, what are the chances of hitting? 88%. Really? Really, Shannon? You got your gun to the guy's back, and you're only gonna have an 88%. Oh, but that's a critical hit. So, never mind. I'm done complaining. You be dead. All right, now Iron Liz. I'm wondering if she can access the computer terminal from here. No wait, she's not the Decker. I'm an idiot, never mind. Alright, you go ahead and loot what's on the floor. And we picked up the guard's key, which we can use to get through this door. Excellent. So we'll send her up to the door, and what lies in the hallway beyond? There's another guard. And there's not really any cover here, is there? Now I can get my Decker up to, we'll say this wheelchair, but it doesn't really look like it's going to provide a whole lot of cover, so I'm actually thinking maybe we should fall back. Yeah, because if I leave him out in the hallway, he's going to basically just get chewed up. I could have him open fire, but he's only got a 30% chance of hitting, so yeah, we're going to get him behind this wall. And we're going to get him to sort of wait. Actually, what options do I have other than that? Mark target. Oh, I could have done that, but my line of sight is blocked. I should have done that first. Sorry, I rushed that a little bit. We'll end and see what happens. Alright, so now it's up to Alex X. And we've already... Actually, I do have a... I do like the acid stream though, because it does an ongoing 6 damage afterwards. So basically it does an initial 9 damage, and then after that does another 6. So it actually does 15 damage per cast. So you know what? We're gonna go ahead and let loose with the acid bolt stream thing, which is rather nice. And then we're gonna go ahead and maybe hit him with flamethrower. Yeah, sounds good. I guess we are gonna stand out in the open, just because I want to be able to take this guy down as quickly as possible. Now, with only a 35% chance to hit, maybe we'll take one shot and then duck behind cover. Missed, and go over here. I don't know if they can still hit her from there. Now, our samurai. You could run up and slash the guy. That would be kind of cool. Or I could go ahead and switch to the pistol and have her shoot him. But with only a 22% chance to hit, that's probably not the best move. Alright, after much consideration, I've decided to run up and slash him with the sword. Ayah! And I did a measly 5 points of damage. Go me. Actually, that was pretty terrible. Okay, now I got 2 action points left on my Decker. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to run behind the wheelchair. It's going to be minimal cover, but it's going to get me within range to actually do some damage to him as well. And a 73% chance of hitting is not too bad. So now I'm kind of hoping my damage over time on the next turn will drop him, which it just did. Excellent. So we're continuing our movement up. Now, what is this guy? I'm noticing there's this, oh, that's a troll, right? We got a big troll over in the next room, that appears to be in a jacket of some sort. But, you know, as long as we don't gotta go that way, yeah, because it's not likely at all that we're gonna have to go over there. I have a feeling we're gonna run into him later. But, you know, it's Shadowrun Returns, so there's a good chance that, you know, it might be someone I just want to talk to. Let's see, the nearby intercom speaker crackles to life. The voice of Dr. Holmes begins to blare from it. Attention all personnel, we have a dangerous patient loose inside the facility. Subject is a female elf, but may be coordinating with other violent offenders. Use all necessary force. Well, that's excellent. So now the whole place is on alert for us. So I'm gonna use my turn to make sure that my gun is fully loaded on Shannon Halfsky, and we're gonna go ahead and move her up. I don't see any other enemies, so I suspect we're going to be heading towards this elevator. I think that's an elevator. It looks like an elevator to me. I don't know. All the doors kind of look sort of futuristic. So, yes, I think that is an elevator. So we're going to go ahead and maybe run up to the elevator. Yeah, let's try that. There's another door down here. Exit this character from the scene. Okay, we're going to cancel that. We're going to sort of assemble everyone together. Now, there is this door here that is locked. It makes me curious if, like I said, you know, my curiosity is gonna be killing me. If I pass up this opportunity, it's gonna drive me nuts. I'm gonna send my Decker back to see if he can go into this computer system. We'll leave Alex X where she is, and there we go. We can actually get in. What is it? What's gonna happen? Jacking in. All right, we're jacking in. Maybe we should someone should cover, Portex. So I'm actually gonna send, Alex X back over here, by the doorway. That way if anyone comes out into the hallway, we can, go ahead and, you know, blast them with fireballs and such. Alright, so Portex is jacked in to the, Renraku Craftworks. I knew it! Matrix door control. I knew it though. I was like, you know what? Bringing a Decker, there will be an opportunity to use him. So, we need to start combat, and I feel like this place right here is probably a good place for cover. If I can get here and start combat from here, yes, we are good. 74% chance to hit regularly, but we're gonna go ahead and use Killer. White Ices, and let's see, my line of sight is blocked for this one, so we're gonna go ahead and open fire on the little cube and try to drop him. Wow, one shot. Nice. Now we just need to wait for this guy to get, to come over to us. So, maybe if I use a firewall. That way there he can't get too close to me. There we go. I'll put that up there, that way there he can't get, like, right next to me. And he misses. So we're gonna go ahead and use Killer again to drop this guy. Nice. Enemies neutralized. Now I just need to wait for the firewall to go down so I can, get out. Maybe what I'll do is I'll use suppression to release the alarm state. I don't know if that's something I should do or can do. Maybe not. Okay, let's just hit end and wait. Maybe end again. And end again. There we go. Firewall's down, so let's go over to the Matrix door control and see. Hacked bathroom door lock. Wow, they have their bathroom door lock on the network. Now there's another door here I can access. That's cool, because I was expecting, okay, you know, you go ahead and you end up in the Matrix, and then you can go ahead and, you know, open one door and then that's it. But it actually looks like there's some other areas that I can go ahead and tamper with, like server records. Well, that's cool. So we're gonna maybe run over here, get some cover, and then we'll open up on this white, was it Sparky or Sparkly IC? Okay, and he's charging something up. And I'm taking fire from the other side, so yeah, it's a white Sparky IC, and he's charging something. I don't want to let him get that charge up, so we're gonna go ahead and shoot at him. And I can go ahead and use killer level 2 on this white IC to take it down as well. And ta-da, we now have access to the server records. Hacked private records data store. So we've got the buyer records. Okay, that's cool. And no one seems to be coming, so I'm gonna get my Decker out of there. We're gonna head back into the real world. Mega Man, Jack out. Sorry. Horrible, horrible, horrible reference. I should be ashamed of myself. Let's head on through that door, through the elevator, and basically continue our little trek through this hospital, trying to find Mr. Dr. Holmes. Exit this character from the scene, sure. And we'll get him. We'll basically catch him up as well. All right, everybody out. Let's do this. Oh wait, what am I doing? Cancel. I didn't even go through this door. I'm an idiot. Oh, and my samurai went on without me. Okay. So I'm gonna send. Man. Okay, I'll leave Shen and have Skyboat here just in case I need the backup. I'll get my Decker caught up, and we're just gonna go check out the bathroom. I'm an idiot. I should have waited just in case, I don't know, a guard was taking a pee. All right, let's see what's in the bathroom. Run her over there, and yeah, just end turn. All right, so there appears to be some loot over here. So let's go ahead and loot the, was that a laundry bin? We got a Fichetti concussion grenade. And I believe that's, oh, nope, we can raid this locker. And inside the locker, we got a basic med kit. And I don't believe there's anything else in the bathroom. There's the door out, but that's about it. All right, so we basically looted 2 items. We got ourselves a concussion grenade and a med kit, which could come in useful. And now we're gonna go ahead and head through the what I'm presuming is an elevator. It doesn't matter. Basically, it's a door that leads to the next map, the next area. And so that's where we're gonna go ahead and head to. And then actually, based on amount of time I've got left, that's probably going to end it for this episode until we get to, like I said, the next part. Or the next episode. Yes, you understand what I'm saying. So I'll read the little intro to the next area, and then we will have to call it quits. So, the halls of disrepair. As you venture deeper into the asylum, you see that the inside is every bit as bad as the outside. Gone is any attempt to uphold sanitary hospital aesthetics. With peeling paint, cracked floors, and exposed conduit, the pretense of mental care is shattered. In this modern era, Mercy Mental Hospital is a throwback to the barbaric asylums of old, prisons and torture chambers rather than places of healing. It's clear that Dr. Holmes is spending his money on something other than this facility. You continue on. Holmes can only run so far. And the game autosaved. Awesome. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and end things here. If you like the content and would like to see more of it, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, leave it a thumbs down. Either way, let me know what you thought in the comment section. And until next time, I would like to ask you all to game on.